What up, guys? Welcome to the One Life Podcast. You already know, if you're listening to this shit, the fire that's going to be dropped. So thanks for listening. I just want to say a couple things up front. The listener rate has gone up more and more as we've done this thing. So that's pretty humbling. That's pretty sick to see. And I just want to thank you guys for sharing it with somebody, for showing your friend, for texting me about it. Shit, I get text messages from people that quote me some shit that I say on here. So that's pretty sweet. It's pretty humbling. And I just want to start off by saying thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for putting in the work. Thank you for doing pretty much what I ask you guys to do sometimes. You know, hey, share it with somebody, show it to somebody, and you guys tag them in their posts. So thank you. I just want to start off with a little story here. And the story is a story that I don't know if I talked about on the podcast before, but anyways, the story is this. JFK, John F. Kennedy, when he was president and we were trying to put a man on the moon, he went to the NASA space station. And when he went there, he walked in and there was a janitor cleaning the floors, right? And he walks over to the janitor and he says, "Hey, how you doing? My name's John. Nice to meet you. What are you up to? How's your day going?" And the janitor goes, "Just trying to put a man on the moon, sir." That's the type of mentality that you got to come in with when you feel like your job is shit or whatever it is that you're doing is shit. Well, guess what? There's a bigger purpose. There's a bigger mission, right? So what I want to talk about a little bit is, what is your mission? A lot of times soldiers from overseas will fucking come back here and, they go through that PTSD, the withdrawals, the fucking depression, alcohol, committing suicide, right? It's because they no longer have a mission. They don't have a mission anymore. The mission is done. They're done serving our country. Thank those vets. But they're done serving our country, right? So now they don't have a mission anymore. So if you don't have a mission, and you're sad or you're depressed, etc., that's what you need to find, that purpose, right? So when people tell me, hey, I don't know what to do, or I don't know what I'm looking for, or I don't know how to find myself, or I don't know what I like, well, it's because you haven't determined what your mission is yet, right? So your mission should be to try as many things as possible until you find that one thing where you're like, dude, that's some definite purpose right there. That's what I want to do. That's going to be my mission. And nothing's going to stop me from fulfilling that, right? So a lot of people go 6 months into something, 2 months into something. It's not even that far, maybe a month into something, starting a business, whatever. And then they quit, right? They quit and then they find themselves in like this slump because that mission that they were hoping would work out, and they didn't even fucking try long enough to see if it'd work out, right? So it's gone now, right? They're sad. They're depressed. They take it out on other people. Well, you need to find something and not quit at it. So many people are so early to quit at something on their first sign of defeat, right? For me, I always look at things that are in front of me as like, dude, if I get over this obstacle, greatness is on the other side of it. If I get over this negative situation, this negative person, greatness or the breakthrough is on the other side of this obstacle or whatever adversity that I may be facing at this point in time. It's not about being perfect. Dude, every single day I fight with, do I want to do this? Do I not want to do this? Do I want to fucking do the podcast shit anymore for anybody that fucking listens? Do I want to put up YouTube videos anymore? Do I want to help other people anymore? Every day, right? And then I get that one message that says, hey, dude, this helped me or that helped me, what you said, what you texted me. And that's when I know the mission that I'm on is actually fucking working, right? So you're not going to see the fruits of your labor for a while. So you better get ready for 6 months or a year or 2 years of nothing happening. And then all of a sudden that one good thing happens and you're like, dude, I'm glad I stuck around for it. So stick around for it and show up every day. And another thing I want to say is a lot of people get stuck. That was another topic that I had a bullet point is a lot of people get stuck. And when they get stuck, they don't want to ask other people for help, right? I posted about this earlier. When people get stuck, they don't want to ask, hey man, my relationship sucks. My business is doing shitty. My finances aren't good. My fitness or health needs to be better. They don't want to ask people. They don't want to get coached by anybody, right? So They don't want to have a mentor, but you need to ask yourself something. You need to find a couple good people and have them give you advice that are credible people, right? Because it takes a very humble person to ask for some help. It takes some humility to ask for some help. So if you're going through some shit, you need to ask somebody for help. Because even in your business, man, when you get stuck, ask somebody for help. It doesn't mean that you're any less of a person. If anything, you're a bigger person when you humble yourself to ask for help, right? And that's when you know you will be successful, is when you don't have your nose up in the air thinking that asking for help is degrading. No, it's not. The people that ask for help are the people that get along further because they're open to other people's ideas and opinions so they can better themselves and move over the obstacle that may be in front of them. So, when you start getting into these like different levels, when you start doing things like this, you're going to realize that you're going to have fucking people telling you shit like, what are you trying to do? Be a motivational speaker? What are you trying to do? Be a Tony Robbins? What are you trying to do? Is be a Gary Vee? Dude, fuck that, man. I'm just trying to do what I was born to fucking do, in my opinion, the shit that has always been inside of me. And that's always been helping people, getting ahead, and making an impact on the world to make an ultimate difference. So when I leave here, at least some people could say I gave them jobs, I helped them, or brought some type of value into the world that can be left behind onto the next generation or my future family or my future kids. Not, hey, man, I just came here and I left and nobody even knew I fucking lived. So that's the type of purpose that I'm after. That's the type of mission that I want to accomplish. And it's not going to be the same. Yours may be owning the little store on the street corner or being a doctor or being a nurse. That's your mission, right? That's fucking great. So don't let people tell you that you're either thinking too big or your dreams are so high that you're never going to get them. Fuck those people, right? So, actually what's funny is, I just naturally curse. Like, when I get fired up, I just naturally curse, say the F word and all that shit. See, but people, when they first start listening, they're like, dude, you shouldn't curse. Your message isn't going to suit the masses if you keep cursing in it. Dude, I'm not being me then. You know what I'm saying? I'm being somebody else now because I have to watch how I talk and how I speak and how I relay my message naturally, because on your opinion, on what other people might think about it, you know what I'm saying? And those are the same people that tell me that are the same people that come back later and ask me for advice, right? So it cracks me up. But, I hope you guys find some value out of this. I enjoy doing it. It's kind of like a therapy session for me. I kind of just rant and spit some fire, but I hope that you guys find some value and you guys truly, take maybe even a sentence or a word that I say and you're like, you know what, that makes sense. I'm going to pursue whatever it is you're going to pursue. Just do something, right? Don't try it, do it, right? A lot of people are trying and they're wondering why they're not seeing the results because they're not doing it. They're just kind of half in, half out, whatever, I'm going to go to the bar all weekend, and that's it. So do it, guys. I'm telling you right now, put in the work to actually do, and then you'll see some results, and those results are going to fuel you. Then you work harder and double down on the things that are working, and that's how you create something of value, right? And don't chase the money. People are fucking dumb when they tell you that shit. Chase something that's going to make you fulfilled and it's going to provide value to people. Then everything else is going to follow that. The good people are going to follow you. The good people are going to want to connect with you. The money was going to come. They're going to want to help the cause that you're trying to fucking pursue or the mission that you have in front of you. So don't be alarmed when you lose some of those people along the journey. It's just because, dude, you're just outgrowing yourself. You're not outgrowing other people, man. You're just outgrowing yourself. You're outgrowing yourself. And then the next thing you know, if those people don't want to grow with you, it becomes a high-buy relationship, and that's okay. You make new friends along the way to every level that you go up, friends that will support you and help you. Shit, I have more people that support me and help me, and I'm only known for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months than friends that I've known in the past for 6, 7 years, right? It's because those people on that level understand that helping other people is what's going to make them go forward. Helping other people is what's going to make them ultimately fulfilled, and ultimately it's going to bring back it's going to bring them value back tenfold on what they gave. That's just how it works. So thanks for listening, guys. And I hope you have a killer weekend, a killer week, whenever you end up listening to this. And you have one life, and there is no limit. And the limit is held back when you stop trying and you start doing. You know what I mean? I have no idea what I was trying to say there, but pretty much stop trying, start doing. Your limit's held back when you're fucking going half-ass. So live up to your true potential and just keep pursuing that, keep pursuing that. And then at the end of the day, you can go to bed knowing like, damn, I tried 110% and I'm okay if it fails because I knew I gave it my all. The worst feeling in the world for me is when I was 90% into it and then it kind of doesn't work and then I realized I didn't give it my all. So give it your all. One life, no limit. Thanks for listening. Have a good weekend.